myself. So I give it a good accomplishment.
You obviously are a free agent this year. You've been here before. How are you going to approach it?
Man, I'm just going, it's the first time for me, honestly, my whole career to be a free agent. I never been one, so it's going to be different for me. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you want to be back? You going to look at your options? How are you going to?
I mean, it's business, so I'm just, see how it go. But this is, this is home for me, and this is where I want to be.
Well, you said you were looking forward to free agency. What is it about free agency that you look forward to? The process?
Yeah, just probably the process. It's something that I never been through, my whole career. So, I don't know what it's like. And, it's like you said, just the process.
You want to be like back to recruiting again? Get wined and done by certain teams?
I don't know how it goes, so you got to see.
When you signed your last deal, you were technically, weren't you afraid? You just knew you were coming back, and you weren't. Have they given you any indication at all about what?
Man, we just been, taking the season at task and preparing. So it ain't really been, but now, the season over with.
Can you talk a little bit? Tony and Jermichael both have talked about how this is home, and you've brought it up. What makes Memphis home for you? You're not from here originally. I know your kids have grown up here, but what's special about Memphis for you and this organization?
Just a great organization, the city and the fans, and just the love. It's mayor, changing this, the organization, the fans. Just everything been great about the city, and a great fit for me myself.
You talk about, you want to at least see what the free agent deal is like, but that would scare some of the fans out here that have the MacMill 50 and the Zebo jerseys around. They want to know that you're coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that's my goal. That's what I want to do. I want to be here.
I mean, what do you say to the fans as far as this process is concerned?
I mean, it's a process. Like I said, this is home for me. This is where I want to be. So, I've made that clear, several times. So, just see if we can work it out. Get things taken care of.
Now that you've had a little bit of time to process the game from last night, what is your outlook from the playoffs, and what do you think the young guys could have gotten out of it? And for you, this is not your first rodeo when it comes to playing San Antonio in the playoffs. What was different from this season?
I mean, it was a great experience, I think, for the young guys, for how big they stepped up in these games, put them in situations they've never been in. So I give them, a lot of credit. And, sticking together this whole season and keep working on the game, being in here early and doing all the things like that.
Do you let yourself wonder what it would have been like if you'd have had a healthy Chandler and TA would have been healthy for this postseason?
Most definitely. I mean, you gotta look at that. I know hopefully TA and Soap be back, but next year, guys be healthy.
Will you guys get together and you and TA in the offseason and say, look, man, this is our place. We want to be here?
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
Can you talk a little